Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you realized you weren't a priority for others? Have you experienced moments where you did excellent work, came up with a brilliant idea, or contributed significantly, only to not receive the recognition you deserved? If so, understand that dealing with this is challenging. Unfortunately, even when we act correctly, give our best effort, and make ourselves available to others, there's a possibility of being overlooked or ignored, as if our true value isn't recognized. Persisting in pleasing those who don't acknowledge you can lead to discouragement. Reversing this condition becomes a considerable challenge. Undoubtedly, it's an unpleasant feeling, especially when it involves close people, such as family, friends, or partners. According to Stoic philosophy, we shouldn't seek external validation. Furthermore, it may not happen, so we shouldn't nurture expectations, as it only feeds frustration. What if I told you that there are strategies to secure a priority position in someone's life and gain recognition? By understanding and applying what I'm about to share, this possibility becomes tangible. Several steps can contribute to ensuring that people who value your presence see you as a genuine priority in their lives. Now that we've identified the problem, it's time to innovate in our approach, embracing the solution. Let's get started. Welcome, everyone, to another production from the channel. Before we proceed, I ask that you make sure to follow this content to the end, as each step is crucial. First step, evoke the fear of losing your presence. This stands as one of the most effective psychological strategies to become a priority. The fear of losing something often motivates more than the prospect of gaining it. To be seen as a priority, it's imperative to instill the fear of losing your presence. Initiate emotional distancing, refrain from sharing feelings and confidences, and distribute your time balanced among other relationships. This tactic will induce the feeling that you no longer hold the same importance. However, it should be used with caution, avoiding excessive distancing that could lead to the other person giving up. Therefore, the application of this technique requires wisdom and balance. Second step, refrain from being constantly available. The expression quality over quantity often applies in various aspects of life, including relationships. If you want to be a priority in someone's life, it may be essential to reduce your availability. The more accessible you are, the higher the likelihood of being taken for granted. It doesn't mean being available only when convenient, but adapting constantly to others. It's time to prioritize yourself, convey the message that you have a life beyond relationships and are not eagerly waiting for them. This will lead to a more significant appreciation of your presence. Third step, cultivate a touch of mystery. In general, people are attracted to the enigmatic and mysterious. Fascination with the unknown can be captivating, creating a deeper connection. In the context of relationships, maintaining some mystery can favor the goal of being perceived as a priority. Avoid revealing everything immediately, provide hints about your hobbies and interests without disclosing excessive information, respond to questions vaguely, and avoid delving too much into details about your past. The purpose is to keep the other person intrigued and eager to discover more about you. Over time, they will consider you a priority in their lives. Fourth step, allow them to invest in you. This is a subtle step that requires care and moderation because the goal is not to push people away but to capture their attention. Consider the following question: who is more likely to consider you a priority, someone who has invested significantly in you or someone who hasn't? The answer is evident. For someone to see you as a priority, you need to allow them to invest in you. This can happen in various ways, such as letting them dedicate time to you, refusing plans that you anticipate you won't be able to fulfill, and showing that your time is valuable. Don't be constantly available and make them wait for you. This attitude will convey the message that you are not a common presence, requiring more effort to earn your time. This will establish a challenge and encourage them to prioritize you again. Remember to employ this technique with balance to ensure positive results and avoid negative effects. Fifth step, prioritize your needs. This doesn't imply selfishness, but rather giving importance to your own needs. It means not putting yourself in a position where you are not treated as a priority. For example, if you know that someone will not treat you with due respect, why engage with that person? By surrounding yourself with individuals who consider you a priority, the chances of being perceived in the same way increase. It's crucial to remember that you have no control over others' feelings towards you. You can only manage your own feelings. If you want to be a priority in someone's life, make sure to be a priority in your own life. Sixth step, don't center them in your life. This step recognizes that people often are attracted to what is out of their reach. The more someone perceives the need to fight for something, the greater the desire to obtain it. You've probably heard the expression, the grass is always greener on the other side. This illustrates people's inclination to be more intrigued by what they don't possess. This principle also applies to relationships. The sixth step emphasizes the importance of maintaining some distance, creating a stronger attraction to your presence. This will convey the message that you're not desperate for their attention, leading to greater appreciation over time. Seventh step, stop being the constant initiator of communication. If you find that you're frequently taking the initiative in communication with someone significant in your life, it might be time to take a step back. Although it may seem contradictory, as you want to become a priority, it's not necessary to be the constant initiator of communication. When you always assume this role, the other person starts to take it for granted and gets used to your efforts, diminishing your importance. What's the alternative? Simply stop initiating communication and observe the results. If the other person truly cares, they will make an effort to establish contact. Eighth step, build your own happiness. If you aim to become a priority in someone's life, it's crucial to create your own happiness without depending on them to find joy. While it's comforting to have someone contribute to our well-being, relying on another person for our happiness can result in disappointment. Additionally, when we rely on others to be happy, we give up living our lives according to our agenda and priorities, which can lead to feelings of resentment. To be a priority in someone's life, it's essential to build your own happiness. This will not only provide long-term happiness but also make you more attractive to others, as it conveys a sense of balance and self-confidence. Ninth step, be willing to distance yourself. The idea of distancing yourself from someone you value can be intimidating, but it's a vital step. By demonstrating that you're not afraid to distance yourself, you're communicating that you won't settle for less than you deserve. The right person will naturally see you as a priority and make an effort to have you in their life. Remember that your responsibility is to do what is right and within your control, and you should feel good about it. Don't always expect credit or recognition, and people will begin to appreciate you the way you deserve. In summary, these 9 steps aim to help you become a priority in other people's lives. We've all faced moments where we felt neglected or not prioritized, but it's crucial to remember that our journey in life is unique, and others' priorities may not reflect our true value. Instead of letting these situations affect your self-esteem, use them as opportunities for personal growth. The key is to prioritize yourself, care for your happiness and well-being. Over time, others will begin to notice and attribute the value you deserve. Remember that even when others don't put you at the top of their lists, you can and should prioritize yourself. This is not selfishness but self-compassion and determination. By doing so, you can build healthier relationships, make decisions aligned with your goals, and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe to the channel for more. Until next time.